to know.
Carmen Sandiego. This is Tekenya Battle. She likes jumping rope, dancing, reading, and especially math. Once while visiting Tuskegee University, she helped some college students with their math homework. This is Antonio Blanco. His family is from Honduras. When he visited there with his parents, he liked the beach and the historical landmarks. This is Lauren Cohen. She went whitewater rafting in Colorado, and she'd like to visit every country in Africa. During the summer, she plays tennis every day.
And this is Wonder Rat, that self-glorifying snout-faced nibbler who works for Carmen Sandiego.
Wonder Rat.
His last known whereabouts? The Australian Airways. Times are tough for Australian television. Recently, all 3 of the country's commercial TV networks declared bankruptcy. But one network is doing well. ABCee, the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. It's a government-funded public network. Once regarded as a stodgy producer of science and news programs, ABCee has become a crowd pleaser. Or it had until today, when Wonder Rat, with the help of his hired hopping hooligans, purloined the programming from ABCee. While his ruse reconnoitered, the rat remained. Gumshoes, you've got to catch Carmen, rope the rat, and solve today's case. ABCee you later. And here's ACME senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Fred Lee.
How you doing? Hi guys, how are you? Thank you very much. Tekenya, how you doing? Antonio. Lauren, I couldn't see you. Sorry. Thanks a lot, you guys. Listen, I just want to remind you, if one of you catches Carmen Sandiego today, you're going to get that trip to anywhere in North America. And that isn't bad, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. So, to help you get started, we're going to start them off with 50 ACME crime bucks. And you guys know how to play this game already, right? So we won't waste any time with those rules. Let's get started with our very first clue, which comes to us from the ACME CrimeNet computer. Right over here, please. Usually has some trouble getting started. Let's see, just get a good smack. Now take a look at this. The battleships, can you see this? There's one battleship with an American flag. There's also another battleship with a Japanese flag. Now I wonder, could Wonder Rat be at the site of a major World War II battle between U.S. and Japanese fleets? For instance, that group of American islands roughly one halfway between San Francisco and Tokyo. Now, gee, if there were only another more definitive clue. Check it out. It's the Goonie bird. Now, for example, the Goonie bird is another name for the albatross, and thousands of albatross live on that very same island group. They're nicknamed Goonie birds because they're big and clumsy, much like our trusty CrimeNet computer. Okay, guys, name the island group, if you will, please. Is it Solomon Islands, Midway Islands, or Fiji? Remember the clues that we heard? Site of major World War II battle, halfway between San Francisco and Tokyo, and home to thousands of albatrosses or Goonie birds. Everybody's ready. Tekenya, we'll start with you. What do you say?
I say Fiji.
Fiji. Antonio?
So the Midway Islands.
Midway Islands. Lauren?
I chose the Midway Islands.
Midway Islands. The answer we're looking for is Midway Islands. Nice job, guys. We give you 10 crime bucks every time you answer a question correctly, so that means Tekenya, you have 50, Antonio and Lauren, you're up to 60 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Now, for our next clue, we turn to William Ragsdale from ACME Herman's Headnet. Watch.
Hey, Gumshoes. Wonder Rat's in the city of Alma-Ata in the last republic of the former USSR to go independent. The country is named after its second largest ethnic group, Islamic descendants of Genghis Khan's horsemen. Remember the ACME Triangle of Excellence, Gumshoes. Vigilance, dedication, courage.
Okay, guys, name the republic, if you will, please. Is it Russia, Ukraine, or Kazakhstan? Remember the clues that we heard. City of Alma-Ata, last Soviet republic to go independent, and country named after ethnic group descended from Central Asian horsemen. Everybody's ready. Tekenya, what do you say?
Russia.
Russia. Antonio?
Say Russia.
Russia. Lauren?
I said Ukraine.
Ukraine. The answer we're looking for is Kazakhstan. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Nobody got that one. Tough break. That means to Kenya, you stay at 50. Antonio and Lauren, you both stay at 60 crime bucks. Okay, everybody, for our next clue, Hold on a second. Something's happening out in the alley. I'll be right back. Pardon me, just a second. Hey, man, it's Chip Fu, everybody.
How you doing? I got a clue for you.
Cool.
Wonder Rat stole the TV network to Tanzania. Well, it is. I'm not gaming you. The city's name is headed to peace in Arabic. Yeah, I'm not trying to be slick. It's got wide, dusty streets and pastel-colored buildings and lots of ice cream shops for all the little children. So gumshoes, pay your dues. I gave you all the clues. We're waiting for an answer, and the rest is up to you.
Chip Fu, everybody. Okay, Gumshoes, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Al-Ubaid, Al-Shagboob, or Dar es Salaam? Remember the clues that we heard. In Tanzania, name means haven of peace in Arabic. You guys are fast. You did that all together. Very nice. To Kenya, what do you say?
Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam. Antonio?
Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam. Lauren?
Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam. The answer we're looking for is Dar es Salaam. Yeah! So, to Kenya, you have 60. Antonio, 70. Lauren, 70 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. For our next... What a surprise it is. It's time for the lightning round. All of these questions are about Wonder Rat's most recent known whereabouts, which is Tanzania. Hands on your buzzers. We'll give you 5 crime bucks every time you give us a correct answer. Ready? Here we go. Question 1. Construction is still not complete on a project Tanzania has been planning for decades. Is it the world's tallest skyscraper, Afro Disneyland, or a new national capital complex? To Kenya.
Afro. Can you put me, please?
Yeah, it's the world's tallest skyscraper, Afro Disneyland, or a new national capital complex.
Afro Disney.
Sorry, that's not the answer we're looking for. Lauren.
A new capital. The third one.
The third one is a new national capital complex?
Yes.
That's the answer we're looking for. Nice job. Good. A little wordy there. Sorry, that's our problem, not yours. Question 2. British explorer and journalist Sir Stanley spent a long time looking for the missing missionary Dr. Livingstone. Near which Tanzanian lake did Stanley find Livingstone? Lake Hapatcong, Lake Tanganyika, or Lake Titicaca? Antonio.
The second one?
The second one, Lake Tanganyika, is right. Nice job. Hard for me to pronounce some of those. Okay, last question. Here we go. Tanzania was created in 1964 by uniting Tanganyika on mainland Africa with an island state. Was that island state Ceylon, Zanzibar, or Siam? Lauren.
Zanzibar.
Is right. Nice job. 5 for you. So, guys, that means at the end of that round, Kenya has 60, Antonio 75, Lauren 80 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Now, for our next
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled.
Chief, what are you doing? You are completely off. That is not the right thing. It's not time for that.
Oh, you're right, Greg. Well, I was just going by the schedule.
Well, then your schedule is wrong, Chief. I'm sorry. Excuse me, we already had the lightning round. Listen, guys, we're having some kind of scheduling problem. I'm sorry. Let me go try to work this out. I'll be right back.
All these people want to know...
Chief, please. You already did that part. Please.
You know, I thought something didn't feel quite
Exactly.
right.
Hey, guys, whoa, hey. Listen, it's not time for the chase, okay? I'm sorry.
According to my schedule, it's time for the chase.
This is not a schedule. This is a discarded piece of paper from the producers.
You're right. Sorry, boys. Back to the alley.
Sorry. Listen, Chief, we're going to have to do this thing from memory, okay? Okay, guys, every time you watch the show, write down what got stolen and from where.
Right. And when you've collected 4 loots and locations, put them on a postcard along with your name and address and send it to Acme Crime Net, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York, 10163.
That's right. And every day, we pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen T-shirt. Then we show the winners for today.
Then we congratulate the winners.
Right.
Do it, Rockapella!
Hold it.
that's
No,
not
see, you
it.
got it.
It's
You're
got-
still on this.
Oh,
Okay. Congratulations.
great. Now we
Whoa.
can go on with the show.
All right, I was able to get a hold of the latest schedule, and this may really surprise you. It's time for the phone tap.
I think Acme's ready to spring a trap on you.
Jeez, I better stop sniffing around here then.
Take the network to a Spanish town on the Mediterranean Sea. It's where artist Pablo Picasso was born. You can hole up in the Jabral Faro, an ancient Moorish castle.
Gee, that's great! A TV network, a castle. I'm traveling in style. I'm gonna be as famous as Michael Jackson.
You're gonna be as busted as Michael Milton if you don't move your tail.
Okay, guys, name the location, if you will, please. Is it Valencia, Barcelona, or Malaga? Malaga, sorry about that. Remember the clues that we heard? Spanish town on the Mediterranean, birthplace of Pablo Picasso, and location of the Gibraltar Castle. Come up with an answer as quick as you can. Trying to find Wonder Rat. You guys, it's amazing. You do it all at the same time. Is that planned? Very nicely done. To Kenya, what do you say?
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Antonio?
Valencia.
Valencia. Lauren?
Valencia.
Valencia. The answer we're looking for is Malaga. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, very sympathetic audience we have here today. To Kenya, you have 60 crime bucks. Antonio, 75. Lauren, 80 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Now, for our next clue, we go to Reggae Pella. Do it, Rockapella!
Wonder Rat's on the run, yeah, to a state where Billy Clinton's from. Located on the Mississippi, yeah, Pine Bluff is worth the trip. They grow watermelon, rice, and beans, yeah, and the most you've ever seen. I'm talking massive wads of spinach. You start to eat it and you'll never finish. He is in the spinach state now. Don't it make you salivate now, yeah. The rat is in the spinach state now. Why don't you trust them, don't be late now. Here we sing it. Wonder Rat, the fabulous Wonder Rat, the mighty Wonder Rat.
Rockapella, ladies and gentlemen. If you would, please. Thanks, guys. Enjoy your soup. All right, Gumshoes, name the state, if you will, please. Is it Oklahoma, Arkansas, or Louisiana? Remember the clues that we heard. It's on the Mississippi River, President Bill Clinton's home, and lots of spinach grown there. This one may be easy. Let's see what happens. Kenya's ready, so is Antonio, so is Lauren. You guys, again, at the same time. This is really weird. Kenya, what do you say?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. Antonio?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Lauren?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. The answer we're looking for is Arkansas. Right on. So to Kenya, you have 60. Antonio, 85 crime bucks. Lauren, 90 crime bucks. Now, we just received word that Wonder Rat has left Arkansas, so let's pick up the chase.
The chase.
It had nothing to do with anything. All these worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Watch the monitor. Listen carefully. Here we go. Wonder Rat dashed to the show me state. Name it. Antonio.
Missouri.
Right. Then he hauled the network to the capital of Illinois, the land. Lauren.
Springfield.
Right. Next, that rat rode the rails to Nebraska. On the way, he crossed the Hawkeye State. Name it. Antonio.
Iowa.
Iowa's right. He escaped across Nebraska's southern border to the Sunflower State. Name it. Lauren.
Kansas.
Right. Wonder Rat raced to the panhandle of the Sooner State. What state is he in now, Antonio?
Oklahoma.
Is right. Nice job, guys. That means at the end of that round, Kenya has 60, Antonio 100, Lauren 100. Give him a hand, you guys. Woo. Didn't miss a one. Nice job. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, though, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think Wonder Rat is headed. Now, if you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna get? Yeah.
Okay, everybody's ready for our final clue. We go to Acme Leisure Footwear Net. Come on, Sneaker.
Listen, Greggy, if you want to stop that stupid hero, go to the capital of Indiana. It was planned out from scratch in 1820. The state figured, hey, put the capital on the White River, the perfect spot for shipping. After they built, they found out the water was too shallow for steamboats. Oops! Then the railroad came through, and the city became a big commercial center after all. Hey, when you catch that rat, give him a boot for me, hey?
All right, thanks a lot, Sneaker. Guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Muncie, Fort Wayne, or Indianapolis? Remember the clues that we heard. Capital of Indiana and on the White River. This one may not be too difficult, but since it is the final clue of this round, be sure and put those answers right down in front of you once you're ready. Looks like everybody is. Okay, to Kenya, you have 60 crime bucks. Before you show us your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so right or wrong, you stay at 60. What'd you say?
Indianapolis.
Is right. Nice job to Kenya. You stay at 60. That may be good strategy. We'll find out. Antonio, you have 100 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 20 crime bucks.
20 crime bucks. If you said Indianapolis, you go up to 120. What'd you say?
Indianapolis.
Nice job, Antonio. Lauren, you have 100 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 20 crime bucks.
20 crime bucks. You'll be tied with Antonio if you go into the next round. What'd you say?
Indianapolis.
Nice job, Lauren. You and Antonio going on to the next round. So, Kenya, listen, you did a great job and some wonderful things for us today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
You've worked so hard today, and we really are grateful. In fact, I stayed up half the night assembling this ACME travel kit so you can sharpen your skills on your next case. Inside, you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World magazine, and this world ball. Now, this is a precise instrument, and I do not want to see you out on the court bouncing this thing around. Unless, of course, you invite me along.
Hey, Chief. Okay, guys, now it's time for us to go to Indianapolis.
Greg,
yes.
There's mustard on your sleeve.
No kidding. Oh, gee. Sorry about that. I'll take care of that later on. Okay, thanks, Chief. Listen, guys, now it's time for us to go to Indianapolis to try to track down Wonder Rat and get the loot back. You guys all packed, ready to go? You're lying, right? Anyways, it's a TV show. Don't take it that seriously. Okay, Lauren, if you'll get the door. Antonio, if you'll get the hat. I have the Chief. We're on our way to Indianapolis. Grab the door there. We're going. You ready? Keep going. We're blasting out this door.
Greg, didn't I tell you to get this road flattened?
Sorry, Chief. I've been busy training gumshoe. Okay, gumshoes, here we are in Indiana. Take your positions right over here, if you will, please. The Chief has some very important information for you to hear, so listen carefully. Chief, here we go.
There are 15 places here in Indianapolis where you might find Wonder Rat, the Warrant, or the Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Let's look at a few of them. Here's a view of the city from the Indiana World War Memorial Plaza. Fountains, flags, a military museum, and headquarters of the American Legion. Breeze by Benjamin Harrison Memorial Home, built in 1872 by the 23rd President himself. Harrison was a fearless military general, but was deathly afraid of electric lights. And don't miss the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Indy 500 has been a great spectacle in auto racing since 1911. Cars race around the 2.5-mile track 200 times. That's 500 miles. Well, that's why they call it that. Well, I never quite put that together before. Now, speed through Indianapolis, gumshoes. Seize that cheesy sleaze and put his career on freeze.
Will do, Chief. Okay, listen, you guys know the order, right? Loot, warrant, crook. You guys were tied at the end of the last round. We flipped a coin. Antonio, you won that toin cost. That cost toin. You won. You're going to go first. Go ahead.
Hoosier Dome.
The Hoosier Dome. Whoa, first try. You got the loot. You get a free turn. Go ahead, Antonio.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Near Scott's house.
Really? No kidding.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Well, listen, you get the loot anyway. Nice job. Lauren, it's your turn. Go ahead.
The Hoosier Dome.
Hoosier Dome.
Belford Prime Time.
Go ahead, Lauren.
Benjamin Harris Home.
Benjamin Harris Home.
Near Scott's house.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You were really something else. Antonio, go ahead.
Hoosier Dome.
Hoosier Dome.
Aussie Lossy.
No kidding. Okay,
Soldiers,
go ahead.
Soldiers and Sailors Monument.
Soldiers and Sailors Monument.
Near Scott's house.
Get out of town. Serious? Okay, go ahead, Lauren.
Hoosier Dome.
Hoosier Dome.
Plunder Down Under.
Go ahead, Lauren.
Connor Prairie.
Connor Prairie.
Near Scott's house.
Now, what's the truth?
1 mile from my house.
And do you know what it is?
Well, yeah, I do.
What is it?
It's like a settlement where they have people from like the early 1800s.
Okay, very good. We're almost out of time. Okay, go ahead.
Hoosier Dome.
Hoosier Dome. Hello?
Yeah. No show.
Thank you. Go ahead, Antonio.
White River.
White River.
The warrant.
Oh, nice job. You have the loot, you have the warrant, you need just one more. Can you find Wonder Rat?
Circle Theater.
Is Wonder Rat at Circle Theater?
Near Scott's house.
Get out of town. Serious?
Truly.
Okay, we turn all three back around. You almost did it, Antonio. Lauren, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Hoosier Dome.
The Hoosier Dome.
Don't touch that dial.
Go ahead, Lauren.
White River.
White River.
The warrant.
Thank you for being away. Go ahead, Lauren. Can you find Wonder Rat?
Idle Jorg Museum.
Idle Jorg Museum. No. We turn all three back around. You can see some great American Indian art, though, there. Antonio, go ahead.
Hoosier Dome.
Hoosier Dome.
Go Antonio.
Go, Antonio.
White River.
White River.
The warrant.
You, sir, have the loot and the warrant. We're still looking for Wonder Rat, though.
Market Square Arena.
Is Wonder Rat at Market Square Arena? Yeah! Woo! Very nice. I like to see that. Great sportsman, you guys. Antonio, nice job, buddy. Listen, you got Wonder Rat now. All you have to do is put him in jail. You know what to do, man.
Wonder Rat.
Listen, man, nice job, all right? We're going to talk about your next adventure just a little bit. First off, Lauren, listen, you are a fantastic detective, showed a lot of sportsmanship here. We've assembled something that you're really going to like. Chief.
You've successfully completed this round of gumshoe training, and I'm proud to give you the ACME travel kit. And hey, I'll also toss in this automatic camera. It's small enough to hide in your pocket. Now, this camera is used by all our field agents. Put it to good use on your next case. And thanks for your fine work on behalf of ACME CrimeNet. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Now, we were just talking. What were you telling me about your dream 2 nights ago?
2 nights ago, I had a dream about this, and it's actually happened.
And now, what happened in the very end, though? Did you do it?
No.
You woke up?
Yeah.
Oh, well. We'll find out what happens in the real world in just a moment. But first, here is your freshly spot-welded portfolio. You already know what to do, right?
Yeah.
We're going to find out where he wants to go if he catches Carmen Sandiego. Go. Where do you want to go? I'm always curious about this. Do you think about where you want to go, like, months in advance, or did it hit you right now?
Yeah, months in advance.
Months in advance. Okay, very good. Oh, wait 1 second. I wonder who this could be. Any ideas? Who do you think?
Wonder Rat.
Highly possible. You want to just take it? Yeah. There's really no reason for me to be here. Go ahead.
All right. Now I can sell my prison memoirs and make a zillion. Get Carmen in here so she can make me a publishing deal. She's hiding out in Asia.
What do you say, Antonio?
We're going to Asia.
All right, Antonio. Just like he dreamed, you and I are going to Asia. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Syria, Oman, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, China, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, Japan. Greg, let's go to the map.
All right, come here, man. You know what to do, right? 8 and 45 seconds, you get the trip. So get a marker in your hand, please. 45 seconds up on the clock. You guys be sure and cheer him on. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Come on with the Vietnam. Hanoi, Vietnam. Do it, do it. Yeah, come on. Madras, India, India. Do it, do it. Yeah, come on. Colombo, Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka. Do it. Sri Lanka. Yeah, come on. Davao, Philippines, Philippines. You know it. Come on. Yeah, come on. Aleppo, Syria, Syria, Syria. Hurry. No, try it again. Hurry, man. Hurry. You gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, come on, come on. Japan, Nagasaki, Japan, Japan. Do it. Yeah, come on. Say Mike, Thailand, Thailand, Thailand. Do it. Move it. Yeah, come on. Guangzhou, China, China. Do it. Yeah. He was in time here. He was in time, so we got 7 in 45 seconds. Give him a big round of applause. Oh, man. Turn around here, man. You have nothing in the world to be ashamed of, man. You played that fabulously. This map is very tough, even for me. You got 7 in 45 seconds. We're going to make you a sleuth. We're going to give you a CD player. We're going to give you CDs from around the world. How do you feel, man?
I feel good.
You should, man. Give this man a round of applause, you guys. Listen, man, you've been doing some great stuff for us today. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is? Do it, Rockapella!
No, that's
no,
not
see, you
it.
got it.
It's
You're
got-
still on this.
oh.
Okay. Congratulations.
Great. Now we can go on with the show.